How bad are the prices affecting business? So I'm gonna give y'all an example for my people that's in the business. Y'all could kind of agree or disagree with me on this. But for as my business, my trucks are doing about using about 500 gallons a week. So you figure just over the last month, it went up like $2 from like it went over like from like right around 360 we was getting without discount to like 560 now. So just think at $2 increase times 500, that's $1,000 I'm losing a week. And I only say I'm losing strictly because the rates have not went up to justify the increase in the fuel. Like they haven't made sense. So we still running for the same rates, but yet we losing 1,000. So my trucks have been profiting in between 25 and 3 grand, sometimes like 32, 35, depends on the week. So let's just say right around about 28. I would say 28 would be like my mid thing that I could do with most trucks in most weeks. So you figure times 10 trucks, 2,800, that's 28,000 a week profit. So you figure across 10 trucks, the same way I do the addition, the same way I'm gonna have to take it away. So that's 1,000 times 10 trucks. That's 10,000 a week. That's 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. 4 weeks, that's $40,000. That's a whole lot of revenue lost within this game. Like, I mean, it's entirely too much. I haven't seen a hit like this in my profits since I was really making profit, you know. So it's kind of like one of those things where you just got to pivot. You got to pivot through. It's not the end of the game. Some people are really getting out the game, and it is putting a lot of people out the game. If you only got like one truck, I can see it being kind of hard, depending on what type of freight you're getting, or people who don't got trailers. Like everything just got a little bit harder. But we got to pay for fuel, so we got to figure out a way to get through it either way. You know, we got to figure out a way to get through it. So I just want to answer any questions for anybody coming in the game. It ain't got to even be related to fuel. I just want to hit on the topic of fuel because it's like it's one of the biggest things out, and I just want to tell y'all like how I'm adjusting to it. So the business is still profitable. I'm getting that question a lot. A lot of people asking me like, "Hey, is it a good time to get in right now with this war?" It's every time you get in, I'm gonna say it's only gonna be good if you willing to put in the work. Now, sometimes don't get me wrong, like a couple of peak seasons ago, like not like the peak season before last, it'd have been the perfect time. I always like those times to get in because you can get your money back quicker. But I mean, right now it's slightly difficult, but I got a guy who, through all this difficulty, with not being able to find a rental truck, he found the rental truck. He hasn't given up, and even though this has been like the hardest couple of months that it's been for me in a while, dude still found a rental. I'm gonna help him find a driver because we do driver recruiting services too and dispatching services. So if anybody that need help finding a driver, so we gonna find him a driver. We're gonna dispatch for him, but he had to do the work of finding that truck on his own, and he found that truck all the way across the country. Where when you calling everybody else, Ryder and Penske, they pretty much like we ain't taking new customers. He still end up finding it in the midst of all of that. So kudos to Kalante for staying down in my mentorship program and not really giving up. And now he coming into a game where that fuel is going to be a thing, but it's still going to be profitable. Like I said, if you can make $1,500 a week after everything, it's still profit. It ain't every week ain't going to be a $4,000 week, $5,000 a week. You know, you got to take those and put some money away 4 times like these. So let's see who we got. Who else we got? We got Vegas. Their advice is park that truck. Oh yeah, nah, man. We got to keep it rolling because when we get through this, like on the other side of failing time, always know that there's gonna be prosperity on the other side. So you know, just the same way my thing has been up and down in this industry. It has been up and down the whole time. It has been. I started off failing. I won huge for 2 years, just won. Now it's back to that time where it's leveling out, where some of that money I put away, I got to I got to use some of this now, but I guarantee you after this bus, it's gonna be a big thing. And the people that's gonna be there is gonna be the beneficiaries. Everybody's trying to look and see, but they don't realize within stocks or within anything, you got to understand that the time, a lot of time is to get in is when it's not good. You figure out how to make it work when it's not good, you're gonna kill when it is good. But if you come in when it's real good, you're not gonna know how to deal with bad because you're gonna think that that's how the game goes. So it's kind of like backwards. Like when the crypto down, when it's red, that's when everything's on sale. That's when I'm buying. I'm not buying when it's green, and that's what everybody get misconstrued. And that's why a lot of companies can't survive because they get in when it's real good and they get used to that. So yeah. Robert Siebert. Hopefully, I'm saying it right. I'm really ready to focus on building my dispatching up. So, are you saying your dispatch company or just how to dispatch your own truck? Let me know what you mean by that. What up, North Carolina? Reefer for sale, 41K. Woo! Hey, send me. I don't think I want to buy no reefer trailer though. If you got any other trailer like a dry-van trailer, let me know. As long as it's 10 years and newer. Anytime soon, the U.S. Oil Reserve is getting open. Hey, I need to pull Biden inside of here so we can get that type of question answered. Because bro, I definitely don't know. I'm not in the studies of that. I just know that no matter fuel costs, just I don't know how many of y'all remember 2008 though, but this is just a replay of 2008. We finna hit this great reset. It's finna be a lot of good real estate for sale. It's finna be a lot of those trucks that people been buying. With this thing is about to crash and reset. So just like I said, know that you need to be making your plays right now. Make them plays right now. My wife and my best run loads in my box truck. They not on my insurance. What am I jeopardizing aside from a potential accident? Well, if they get pulled over and they get a roadside, your insurance gonna get that roadside inspection, and they gonna look and see that these drivers are not on your policy, and they can cancel your insurance policy. So either way, you get an accident, they find out, you lose your insurance policy. You get pulled over, they find out, you lose your insurance policy. So it's a lose-lose situation, pretty much. They say the only people benefiting are mega carriers. Yeah, I mean, I don't see how anybody could be benefiting with this type of cost unless they got some fuel reserves on their land, probably, and which I get it. They probably do, but it's high for everybody. Let me make sure I didn't miss no questions up here. All right, yeah, I ain't missing that up here. My fuel went from 12K to 14K per week. Oh yeah, that's what I said. Mine's jumping up. Mine's jumping up a lot because I'm multiplying it by 10. So just picture if you had 10 trucks right now and you spending $2,000 more on fuel, or however many trucks you got. Picture if you had double that, it'd be double that loss. And let me know if y'all finding loads. If anybody who in the game is finding loads that where they paying higher. My fuel surcharge on my dedicated went up a little bit, but not enough to put a dent in that for real. How much the rental truck though? He found the rental truck out in Montana for, he said 900 a week, 17 cents a mile. And that's really that ain't much more than what I'm paying for my rider rentals. I'm paying like 8, 15, 12 cents a mile now. I need help with drivers. Anybody who need help with drivers, hit my email, CobyPegway@gmail, or info@CobyPegway.com, and just put driver recruiting, and one of my assistants will jump in there and they'll get the information that we needed to get to our dispatch team to start looking for you a driver. We can get you signed up. Now we do charge for that service, but like I said, just inquire about it and I'll let you know the price at that time. I'm gonna slide in the game as others check out. Oh yeah, definitely. Like, I mean, you gotta believe that it's people definitely moving out the game right now. So which is good. Like I said, I'm staying in because I know that your pockets gotta be kind of straight for what's going on right now with them being stiff on the rates, and the fuel price is up. So it's just like we just got to stick in here. And even if I'm breaking even and just able to pay my team and make me a couple grand, I'm sticking with it because I know that on that other side it's gonna be them 5,000 profit weeks per truck. Boom, they're gonna be killing on the other side. So yeah, I'm already knowing because this is exactly how it been for me. It'd be like a little bad, bad, good, good, good. Bad, you just got to make sure you put the money up. You put the money up, you straight. It's the people that didn't put the money up that was at the strip club throwing that trucking money when it was good. It's now gonna be selling them trucks and everything. I tell you what, I turning trucks in and turning drivers away and leveling off growth. You say you turning trucks in as in like rental trucks? All right, Robert. Robert said something early. I'm ready to focus on building my dispatching up. Okay, you said you ready to build the dispatching up. Then you said, do you feel you can make serious money with the dispatch company since their overhead is low? Yeah, you can make good money. I'm actually finishing up my course right now about how to go about a dispatch course and actually how to dispatch. You can actually pre-register on my website right now. For the waiting list, it'll be dropping in about 2 weeks, 2 weeks or less. I just gotta finish building it out. But yeah, that thing you gotta think about it. You can easily just all you need is 5 clients. Like it depends on how much money you trying to make. So keep in mind, you can make 100,000 with a dispatch company if you get like say like I charge people 10%. If I get 5 trucks and I'm averaging about 7,000 per truck right now, 6 to 7,000. Let's say 7,000. So that's 700 per truck. That's 700 times 5. That's 3,500. So 3,500 and 3,500 and every 2 weeks, that's 7 grand. So you can't tell me that 7 grand in 2 weeks and 14,000 a month for a one person operation ain't good. Because you could turn around and then flip the game, hire you somebody part-time, pay them like 500 a week or something like that. That's only $2,000 out of your 14,000. Keep in mind, you ain't got no truck, you ain't got no overhead for real. Boom, now you make it 12,000. You can have them doing half of the work, so you could be pretty much working part time. I'm just saying, I'm giving y'all too much sauce, man. Y'all ain't hearing me though. I feel like Reverend TD Jakes, man. I'm giving y'all sauce and y'all ain't hearing me. What up, T. Michelle Jones? STL, shout out to you, always dropping gems. I have a day cabin, dock time, loading and unloading cuts into the 14-hour operation. How do your drivers deal with the managing unknown dock time day to day? So as far as the way that we dispatch, I don't dispatch my drivers on very long routes because I understand that, like, say I got my own trailers. So a lot of the times I'm doing live loads and live unloads. Where that's gonna take sometimes they could take 3, 4 out. They could take a lot longer because we ain't just dropping a trailer like we're dropping hook. So what I have the dispatchers to do is like book them like 350 miles, 400 miles instead of maxing out the 600 miles they can drive because the extra 200 miles that they'll be driving, I use that as waiting time. So I'm just booking like 400 miles for like 1,600, trying to get like $3, $4 a mile. And hopefully I answered that to your satisfaction. Auto transport broker now. Like really, I don't know a whole lot about auto transport, but you got it. Like there's people out here that give you, like, say for instance, if you book a call with me, I can show you what the load board look like to make a decision. I had somebody ask me a question about should they have a trailer or should they just do power only? Well, of course, having a trailer is gonna be better, but they like, is it a deal breaker? And I'm like, I mean, you got to give yourself the best in this very competitive game. You have to give yourself the best opportunity to win. So I'm gonna say, talk to somebody who's in auto brokering, who has access to central. I think it's Central Dispatch, where they can. It's Central Dispatch and something else. I can't remember the other one. But when I was selling cars, they had to. I remember them talking about it. But yeah, just talk to somebody about it and have them to go ahead and kind of put you up on game. Sometimes I gotta pay for the direct asset access to the game so somebody can break it all the way down to you so you can make a better decision versus you spending thousands of dollars, you know, of your money just trying to guess it, on your own. Based on fuel prices, what is your advice on renting versus buying a box truck right now? Based on fuel prices, because you got fuel prices high, the cost of rent a truck is super high, the cost of insurance is high. So you got to just look at the type of routes that you're trying to run and literally just break that down, see if that can make sense to you. Break it down, see if it makes sense. Then you can make the decision based on the numbers. What I see is that I'm gonna be making less money, a lot less. Well, $1,000 less is $1,000 is a lot of money to me per truck. So I'm gonna be losing a lot, but I'm still gonna be profiting. My business still can thrive. I can still work through it. I can still get my experience. It ain't always gonna make money. Sometimes, like a lot of people don't understand that first year of business. A lot of times you might not make 100,000. You might not even make no money at all. You might just break even trying to learn, trying to figure everything out. Of course, is why I made a course so you won't have to go through that like that. But at the same time, it's still a learning experience, and my experience is still my experience. Just because I'm telling you doesn't mean you got the same strengths and same weaknesses as me. You might be weak somewhere where I'm not, and you might be able to leverage that over something else. But like I said, it all depends on the person too, for real. What up, Corey? I just landed a dedicated account. Luckily, I took a lower rate at the time to make it a sweet deal because now I'm locked in at $6-7 a mile on 174 miles per day. Hey, that's what's up, man. Hey, look, congrats on that. Shouts out to you and thank you for sharing that so we can see that this is growing. I'm trying to get back on my content stuff, y'all. I've been building out this thing, but man, I've been right now. It literally been testing me with different drivers. I had to get rid of like 3 drivers in the last couple of weeks. People don't want to do their logs and all the type of stuff you got to do dealing with drivers, which is why I'm building out, and getting more dispatch clients because like I ain't adding no more trucks to my fleet at all. Period. Dang, I'm way behind. I'm 5 minutes behind on these comments. My bad, y'all. I'm talking, talking, talking. Nah, bro. Keep giving that sauce. That's what we're here for. Oh yeah. Nah, man. Some people be questioning what I be talking about. I'm like, all right, man, I make millions off this shit every year. Like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to hit on something, man. You want to know something crazy? People like so materialistic and so crazy. Like, somebody asked me like about like a hat or a hoodie or something I had on. Like, why you be wearing the same hoodie? I'm like, bruh, I'm not when I like the Migos, I'm wearing my outfit one time and I ain't or like my hoodie or my hat one time and I'm throwing it away. That's ridiculous. Don't I be hating that people have like asking me some of the stupidest questions or like just weird stuff. I just had to just like, bruh, I got some bread, but I definitely still have like hats that I like. I got a lucky hat that I like to wear a lot. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that much change because I got money. Don't mean I'm finna go buy a bunch of stupid shit. But I don't know, man. I guess it's just the mentality of our people, man. It's just weird. It's weird. A little free advice since you helped me. People need to focus on doing short loads with auto industry loads, whether parts or racks or whatever. We getting good rates in Michigan, like 250 for 5 to 20 miles box trucks and 400 to 700 for 150-mile loads in box. Hey, I send me a box truck up there to get me about 4 to 700 a day for sure. So hit me up in the email, Rob, and we can collaborate or something. But I don't know if I with the rates, man. I wish that I could really pursue that for real. But I know I'm probably not with the way everything looking, man. I'm gonna go get these reefer trailers and this flatbed and try some different stuff with the semis. Do you think Amazon at night can offset the cost of the rental while expediting a day. Oh hell yeah, that's what I did for years. That's how I managed it. Except I was just doing Amazon at night, and I started doing moving jobs in the daytime. So if I did some day work with the box truck, but the man a moving company, I'm telling y'all, like people sleeping on that. I know it's a lot of work, but anybody who down for the worker got some little cousins or know some movers. I'm telling you, that's where the real money. That's like to me the most profitable trucking company in my opinion, because you got so many different ways that you can make money. You can make money off moving a person. You got junk removal, and then like you get they paying you to take the junk away that you already gonna need to take away, and then you turn around and sell it. They be like a lot of the people I was doing, they had money, so they was giving me refrigerators. They just bought refrigerators. They just bought last year. I'm turning selling them on offer up for $200. So I'm making money hand over fist with the box truck. Doing it that way. Where can you rent trucks that allow you to do more than 1,000 miles a week? Ryder used to. I never had a problem with running them with running with them with miles, but with the truck shortage, everybody's doing. I know Enterprise used to do that all the time. That's why I never rented from them because I knew I was going to be doing more than 1,000 miles a week. But I'm gonna say that I don't know where you can find that at right now because everybody is super particular on what they're doing because they're trying to say they fleet because they don't know with the chip shortage, how many new trucks they're gonna be getting in. So they're trying to preserve those old ones. I even seen Ryder with trucks that they would normally hit me up and say that they having for sale. They putting them back into their rental fleet when they coming off a lease now. Instead of so they ain't even advertising nothing to me for sale no more. They putting them right back into their rental. So the game is different. The game is not only affecting small people, it's affecting large companies as well. Like the mega carriers are still it ain't peaches and cream for nobody. Believe that. What's your opinion on stepping up to from box trucks power units? I would highly suggest that you step up to the semis because it's more work, harder to find drivers, but it's more work. And like I said, I'm gonna try to go live eventually after I get this course done. During like during midday when I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of my clients and I'm gonna book a load for them so y'all can see how that works and how the load board looks with power only versus versus having a trailer. Because you can, I got my peoples in St. Louis that I'm dispatching for. They just locked down a dedicated load power only with Dollar General. So Robert, that's exactly how I've been doing it with Amazon and picking up a return load, and it's been working. Hey, as I said, Kiana Denton, shout out to you for sharing that with us because everybody got to get creative. Like you could take what you can get from these conversations that we have, and this is what it's for. So everybody can kind of like, damn, I never thought about that. It ain't to strictly for me to just tell you. I'm just giving y'all a perspective on what I'm going through in the business as it happened. If you don't see me live, that's because I'm really working in the business trying to move people around. Like I just replaced myself, with a new manager. Well, it's the process been going on for like a month and a half now, but I'm training somebody to replace me. So I'm gonna start filming it so everybody can see it, but it's I wouldn't say my temper been, it's just my focus been so hard. I ain't really been feeling like really, really doing what I feel like I need to do to kind of show the people a real inside look of how it go down. If you have to rent a truck just walking into the game, would it make sense to try to get routes crossing over to Canada since the rates per mile is a bit higher? Yeah, I mean, if that to me makes sense. I don't see why you wouldn't do that. I mean, that's a good idea. I don't run in Canada though. I don't know what it. Well, I'm not. I don't say well. I don't know what it takes to do it. It ain't nothing but just another, like another authority, another sticker, another permit type deal. But yeah, I mean, if you want to do that, that definitely makes sense. I don't see how that could be a bad idea at all. Yeah, I'm done at 10 trucks, but some drivers they just can't get right. Oh yeah, that's why I said I'm at 10 now. I don't desire not one more. On the 11 truck is gonna be a spare truck for if the other trucks break down. But I can't deal with more than 10 drivers, and I'm only at 10 because 10 is it's like 10 for the win. You know what I'm saying? 10 is that number where when you talking dedicated, you can be like, hey, I got 10 trucks. now I'm getting dedicated lanes, and I'm converting those dedicated lanes over to my dispatch clients. So I'm using my company to get dedicated lanes because I've been in business for a while, and I'm using that to help put my dispatch clients on dedicated work. So that's you taking one business to leverage the other one. Then I'm using my freight brokerage to hit up some of the same companies that I'm getting off my rate con. Nah, too much sauce. I'm gonna cut it off right there. I don't give y'all too much sauce. I hope the fuel goes to $10. I told folks to stick with short haul. You will never need to worry about fuel prices. Oh yeah. When they go up, I mean, I'm only doing like 350 miles. That's been my game, really. So it ain't gonna it's gonna hurt. But like I said, it's still gonna be profitable because I don't do no 1,000-mile loads and all no crap like that anyway. So you know. Yeah, Robbie, you almost caught me giving me too much sauce. So we at 28 minutes in it, and I don't know if the comments are if I made the wrong selection in my settings, but I don't see any more comments. And the whole purpose of me coming on here is to answer y'all questions. So if y'all don't got no more questions, then y'all can like it or whatever. Like the video, I mean, share it or whatever, or bring me some old things because I'm really just on here just to answer y'all questions because I haven't been on here for a while, and I'm trying to keep it going for the people one time because I know what it's like to be a beginner without having any idea of really what to do. How will a person with new CDL a 1 year get into semi? Ryder Penske wants 2 years in business. Well, right now it's gonna be tough because they're not accepting new clients, but you can with that CDL go buy a truck, and it's much easier to get financing when you got your CDL. Like I was able to do it because I had already bought a lot of trucks. Like I had already a lot of box trucks and stuff. So they was like, okay, you established. So they sold it to me, but it's hard for anybody who ain't got a CDL. So if you got that, I just go buy a truck and just make sure you get a warranty. Yeah, Ryder do want like 3 years. Like I said, they stiffening up. They stiffening up all of those. Everything that they require is much more now because they don't need nobody now. Now watch, soon as everybody start turning them trucks in, watch how that tune change. But they got the hot hand right now, just like any business. It just show you that the ups and downs. Like I used to be able to call Ryder and get like, look, my rate for a day cab used to be $475 a week. 10 cents a mile. And my rate for a sleeper used to be $569, like 10 cents a mile. I'm telling you, like when they wanted to move them, and I was getting them trucks left and right. And I don't know why I didn't keep more of them trucks when I had the opportunity to. Because I thought I was gonna be able to go get them back, like I always been doing. All right, so cool. So I guess for some reason it's a delay in the messages. I emailed you to lease me and my truck on. You never got a response. I'm in Indianapolis. Oh yeah, hey, send that directly to my other email. I don't even want to get that out. Yeah, just send that in and put something in there. Put lease on dispatch client. Put that in a subject line so I can know what you're trying to do because I'm definitely taking people to lease on to me right now. I'm definitely I'm taking new dispatch clients and I'm taking people to lease on to my authority right now. So, and you lease on it's 25%. So that we take. So just so you know, good sauce, bro, is worth paying someone to do your authority paperwork or just do it yourself. It just depends on, like I said, I like people pay me to do their whole business, pretty much set it all the way up and hand it to them pretty much when it's all set up and and everything's ready to go, and then just train them on how to run it. I did all my stuff myself. I didn't pay nobody to do it. It's not, to me, it's not that hard, but I got a very good comprehension. Not saying you don't, but I understand what it is that with the truck and stuff because I had been in shipping, so I understood the language already. So I would say, like I said, I could do it for you, or you could do it yourself, or somebody else could do it for you. I don't think it's a right or wrong. I think you should try it yourself. Or like, say if you want to book a call, it might take about 30 minutes to do. So just book like an hour with me, and I can walk you through the questions to make sure if you just want. Some people just want to have somebody there so they can make sure they're doing it right, so they ain't gotta mess up and do it twice. So buy a lease, purchase any opportunity I can have to not own a truck and still have it. I'm going that way. So I'm gonna always go lease. Well, it depends on the contract because at least purchases sometimes those be highway robbery. A lot of the game I heard about those is that a lot of the downslide about those is that they said on your third year they start to slow your freight down so you won't be able to pay your monthly um note, and then they get it back, they get the truck back and then resell it again. I don't know how true that is because I ain't never done it, but I heard it from more than one person. So how much you look for per mile on your semi trucks? Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm trying to get $4, $5 a mile, but sometimes I gotta settle for three. It just depends on when you got dedicated. Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. My dedicated loads, I have to get back for them. So that's why I'm thinking about ditching the dedicated because it forces me to have to take lower than I want to take at times because I gotta get the truck back to Atlanta to run that dedicated load the next time. So I'm thinking about just getting off of my dedicated and strictly just running freestyle on a load board because I finna get these reefer trailers and I know I can just make more money, and I need the extra $700 right now, that $800 profit a week to offset that fuel. So I'm thinking about giving JB Hunt a fuck you note and you know what I'm saying, and move forward for real. A good truck is subjective. I spent 65,000 on 62016s. Three of them was still in the shop. And the other three was good. So I haven't had all six of them running yet. It's been about I had them since like November. They all been in and out of shop waiting on parts and stuff like that. So I don't say that they bad trucks. I just say that, you know, they do got high mileage, but you gonna spend about 100. I think Carlos spent about 100 for 2018. He spent like about 120,000. So I'm like, I ain't trying to spend that much on. He basically spent on one truck what I got for two trucks. Like I said, I'd rather have two trucks for the price of one because at least if one rolling and one broke down, I'm still making money. But if that one expensive truck break down, then that's just my logic. Of course, if I could afford to have all brand new trucks, I would, or if I thought that made sense. But I don't even like the idea of buying trucks. Period. I'm really for strictly for renting and leasing. Own nothing, control everything. And starting with two trucks a bad idea. I have qualified driver for a second truck, work driver truck. Hey, let's do it. Hey, you got to work. That's right. That's the I3 formula. I see you following what I'm saying. Yeah. Hey, if you got the work, you sound like you got the driver. Why not get the second truck? Because I'm telling you, one truck could go down and then you expecting that income. That's why the only thing that want to make me want to push the 15 trucks is because I'm looking like, damn, if I had 15 trucks, as long as 10 of them was running, I'd still be making, so I keep thinking that in my mind. But nowadays I'm trying to like find places to park. It's just too much and it's a lot to keep up with. What's better, new high truck or cheap old semi? I said I would go with the old fixer upper. If it depends on how much money you got, put a little 10K, 10, 15 to the side. I go send it in, have them to tune me up and do everything. But like I said, the newer trucks still breaking down and they still waiting on parts too. So it ain't right now, it ain't really no difference for real. Can you then gonna inbox you with a few questions? I have relay but never used them yet. Kobe, can I purchase a truck in crypto? Preferably Bitcoin, Cardano, or Binance Coin. I recently purchased the i3 Mastery. Um, Thank you for patronizing my business, brother. I appreciate that. I'm not sure if you can buy one in crypto. I'd have sold it to you in crypto. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand, what it is, but I'm not sure if anybody else is accepting that form of payment. right now. Like I said, I'm not sure though. I'm not sure at all. So the old sleeper is 225 per day now. Are you saying as far as to rent? It's 225 to rent right now. I was going to invest in a box truck till I saw your live stream. Where should I buy a semi? How do you feel about auctions? I feel like you could buy the truck from anywhere. Just make sure that you can get you like an NTP warranty. This is my first go round with getting an actual like a warranty, bro. When I tell you, I couldn't have picked a better time because I ain't never had a trucks go out with things so expensive soon as I got them. Like the one box cost 14,000, and I got two trucks, and NTP covered 13,000 of it. And my warranty was only 7,000, and then I got an extra tire warranty and tow warranty for extra 2 grand. So I spent 9 grand total on warranties, and this one part and the DPF system covered all of that. So I'm already up on those warranties right now. So I still got a motor and the engine that they're gonna need to replace too as well. So all right, come on, go back out. There we go. Lease on opportunity. I also hit you before. I bought a pallet jack from you last year in CP. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. What's up with you? Um, you want to lease on opportunity as far as to me, or are you just asking me about like leasing on to a truck? And keep in mind, I'm only leasing on semis. So like if you got a box truck, I'm not really leasing on any box trucks under my authority because like I said, I don't got no work for the box trucks. I got work for the semis and I can dispatch those. So though it is only for semis. I ain't trying to get off. I know a lot of y'all follow me because of the box trucks, but I just got to do what is best for the business right now. And box truck drivers, a lot of times they get you in trouble. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, so just hit me up if y'all need, like for whatever y'all need. Make sure y'all like this video. Like I said, this is YouTube actually pays me for these streams, and not a lot. It's like pennies, unless y'all like them and y'all keep commenting, and it's gonna bring it more, give it more awareness and stuff like that, to where it can help me, continue to do this, more often. I got everything set up by myself so far. LLC, gas card, done, company bank account. I'll get consultation with you, bro. Thanks. Just need a little more assistance as I get closer. All right, for sure. For sure. Like I'm about to get into film though. So my schedule about to get busy. So I'm not, that's why my new courses are not gonna be live. Um they just gonna be, it's gonna be me in the course, but it's not gonna be live because I'm finna be out in LA working on being an executive producer and learning how to be a director because I want to get into film and I want to get into more content creating. I want to get to intellectual property, writing books, writing courses, writing films, writing music, like stuff, anything that I can do once and continue to get paid on. That's intellectual property is the main thing that I'm pushing because that's the stuff that I know gonna last, and I don't need employees and stuff to make it happen. Are you saying lease purchase and give truck back when you done? I'm not sure, Donna, what you asking me about. Are you saying that for somebody else's lease purchase, or are you saying me? From what I was explaining about the lease purchase from the other guys that had a CDL, they lease purchase for 3 years, and then in that third year, because when you do a lease purchase, most of the time you got to run freight that company has, and they basically control the whole dispatch. So in that third year, since you only can run day loads because you under their authority, then it end up being a problem, for them. So it end up being a problem when they don't want to give you no more work so you can miss your payments, and then they can get the truck back. So because they're trying to give all the loads to their new lease purchase people. Let me see. E-Myth book helped out a lot. Oh yeah, for sure, man. I'm gonna always put y'all on game, like on what I'm reading or what I'm doing, because I don't look at y'all is no competition. Y'all not competition with me. I'm creative as hell. Like, no, I don't think it's nobody that think exactly like I think that could do exactly what I do. So I don't think nobody's no competition for me. To be honest, I'm in my own lane. It ain't a trucking person out here that talk like me, that walk like me, that deliver it the way that I do it. So like everybody understand that. Like I don't care what channel I didn't mention certain channels for people to go check out. Y'all ain't competition for me. Not an influencer, not a trucking company. I ain't worried about it. I'm doing the same thing with XPO coming off the dedicated because they cut the rate, but fuel went up. Oh yeah, yeah. JB Hunt hit me with that old, hey, can you take $100 less, nigga? No, no, I'm not taking $100 less. No, not at all. Is it still a great idea to get your CDL? Hey, oh yeah, always, always. I mean, because when you having it, like I wish I would have got it. I don't think I'm gonna do it though, because now like every single time, like now I got a truck that I gotta go pick up from the shop. Sometimes low key, I hop in them if it ain't like 4 or 5 minutes away. But I always got to call somebody and pay somebody $50 to move a truck. You know what I'm saying? So the amount of 50s that I done paid, I'd have probably saved a couple bands, just from me having to go, holler at somebody else for real. So we have a truck that's paid off. We could double our money by sale, but I want to keep as back. What you think? I mean, yeah, definitely keep it as a backup if that's what you need. I kind of wish I would have kept my other truck as a backup, but it's just I got so many trucks that I got to park and all that stuff. I'm like cool because if it break down, it's still like I said, it's a good idea, but it just depends on like me. I wanted my bread right now. I'm trying to. I sold my 3 trucks. I needed the cash right now so I could reinvest in crypto. Ain't no point in me sitting on that because crypto and my film equipment and all of that stuff is gonna make me way more money than trucking ever did. What's your oldest year truck I can buy? I know I don't even have no more trucks for sale. All the trucks that I have for sale are gone now. And my bad. I end up selling to like anybody who take my courses or like the complete business setup. Those people get priority to like renting my trailers, priority to my trucks that I'm selling. They get priority on all of that stuff. So, you know, that's just. I mean, I feel like that only makes sense if they already patronize my business to get them first dibs on, on anything like that I'm offering. Is $2.50 a mile or better good for a box truck? Remember, we driving back empty 9 out of 10 times. Um, I think if you know you're gonna drive back empty, you need to be getting like $4 for real. So that's why I'm like that 250 is it's not a it's it's not good because to be honest, a box truck. The reason why I got out of box trucks is because I realized that it costs damn near the same to keep maintenance. Why am I gonna take less money for a truck that costs the same to get maintenance? That to me doesn't really make good sense. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like it literally costs the same. So why would we take less when we can get more? Let me see. We have a 99 International runs great, totally redone. We want to upgrade. We could sell and double our money. Think we should just keep it as a backup. Okay, did I read that already? Oh, okay. That's what you was talking about the first time. Oh yeah, if it's a 99, I'm keeping that mug and I'm running it and I'm gonna keep on fixing it. I would never sell no like any truck that don't got DPF in it. I'm saying keep it. I would go rebuy all. That's what I would do. Like when everything get get over this and the trucks go back down, I'm gonna buy me a fleet of 10 old trucks and I'm gonna do them like old schools. I might even put some chrome wheels on them. For real. I'm gonna go do them up, go ahead and get the old because I ain't that DPF is a fucking headache. And I don't run in California, so I don't need it. Like, man, that's what that one box is all dedicated. That $14,000 thing I got on 2 trucks. Man, if I could do it all over, I would. I'm telling you, I would go get all old trucks. Let me be an extra in the movie, bro. Hey, for sure. You know we gonna need extras. We gonna need all of that. I mean, I need writers, people with good ideas. I need somebody I really need somebody to shoot my content because I'm actually gonna be doing like the making of all the stuff that I'm doing, like from trucking to the movies to my wife doing the vegan food, um to like me and my partner doing the crypto, like to the dispatch company, to like all parts and everything that I'm doing. I even got like Grammy award winning producers I'm finna be working with, like as far as getting like my media company. It's gonna be music and film. Hey, I need help. I got more resources than I got people that can really help me get it done for real though, because most people just be wanting a free ride. They don't really be wanting to really do the work for real. So I do need a camera guy. Like I need somebody who know film, who want to get on the project. Like I said, I already got 25,000 subscribers on YouTube. When I start putting my content, it's just gonna go up and up. So it'll be a good opportunity for somebody. But like I said, I just I'm looking. I got like one of my partners gonna help me, but I'm gonna need like 2 or 3 people. Coby, I did not mean patronize your business, huh? I don't know. Maybe I'm throwing off. Edwin said something, but man, there's so many comments up. Edwin, just shoot me an email, man, because I thought you did book a call. I mean, maybe with somebody else. All right, so is it a good time to buy a box truck, and is it worth it? And should I get a semi because I want to be an owner operator? If I was you and I was thinking about being a owner operator, I'm just gonna jump in that semi and skip the box truck altogether. If anybody who want to get the easiest way that I don't see why people ain't taking to get in the game is to go drive for somebody for 6 months, get your experience up on their expense. You gonna learn how to run a trucking company because you're working for a trucking company. All you gotta do is just jot down, okay, they use this tablet, they use this, they use that. Boom, you get a full class on how to run a trucking company because you're working for one. You understanding what stuff will go through, and you get to look at the BOLs that you got from that company that you're getting and all of the shippers that you're going to. So you know exactly who to go talk to once you do that for 6 months to a year, and then you're gonna have your experience. So like I think that to me is the best. Like if I had to do it all over again, if I lost everything through this pandemic or whatever scamdemic, whatever this thing is, I'm gonna go work for a company. I'm gonna get my experience up because I don't need to learn how to run it, but getting that experience and that driving and getting that information with them BOLs to see who these companies run into. Like I interview a couple CDL drivers now just to see where they going, to see who I can go. Hey, look, I go to them and be like, hey, look, I do it for 10% less than where they're doing it. But sometimes you just don't know where they're delivering at. So I feel like you can get a lot of insight from being a driver with that type of mindset. But some people just workers, they don't think like that. But if I'm going in there, I'm looking for all my opportunities I can get. It seems like I'm lagging on here in my screen, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just tripping. I'm gonna book a conversation. All right, for sure, Donna, go ahead. Only after 4 o'clock though. I don't take none until 4 o'clock. Fleet owner. Oh yeah, for sure. Fleet owner operator. It's the same. If you as a fleet owner, I guess you're saying you're not gonna get your CDL. But I'm just saying that would be a good way to go about it, though. You know, I only run Amazon. You think I could do better off the load board or them other load boards? Well, you can mix it up. I don't ever just stick to like one thing. I use everything. I can't. Sometimes I go look at Amazon knowing that they're gonna have pretty much nothing on there, but every now and then they might have something that's hidden for 350. If it's in the crunch and I got a driver that's just sitting somewhere. Box truck is a good investment. I got five, a fee of five. I don't know what that means. I wish I knew what y'all was laughing at in particular. How many trucks are needed to lock in dedicated rates? It ain't really like a certain amount. It's just I noticed that 10. was that number that McKesson told me. I think Walmart said like 15. Right now, I'm running under JB Hunt dedicated, but the lane that they gave me is 5. I'm running dedicated Amazon through them, but I need 5 trucks to do it though. Four trucks and then an extra person, like 4.5. But yeah, because because we run the lane twice a day, so you got to have the rotation of trucks in order to do it. All right, Tony. All right, Tony. What's up, man? Hey, man, don't be playing, man. I'm serious, for real. You saying DPF or DEF? They both together is trash. Both DPF and DEF. I wish I can get rid of both, all of it, because it's all the same. It's all that system, for real. So got one for you. I for sure I need somebody for real, for real. Backing and ELD tablet, especially. I wish I knew exactly what you was talking about. That one, I'm gonna keep going through. What's the oldest truck you own? All my trucks I own are all 2016s. I just got rid of my 2015 and my 2012. I got rid of all of them. I just got rid of probably a whole lot of trucks over the last 6 months. But yeah, all my 6 trucks are all 2016s, and the rest of the other 4 trucks are rentals. I got a 2019 and 3 2022s. Bro, I appreciate you. Give a shout out to Grady for me. To Grady. Scamdemic facts. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah. Are there regular lanes that deliver the same day? Oh yeah, there's everything. There's anything that's out there that you want is out there somewhere. We just gotta find it. That's it. And I gotta, like, if I was deep in the game still, like where I ain't have people working for me and I was on the ground hitting, man, I probably have a whole lot more dedicated because I understand. I just ain't, my mind is just into intellectual property, NFTs, and this virtual world, and like all intellectual property, stuff that's digital. Someone asked you a while ago about what's the best way to get into logistics, and you said dispatching. What's the logic behind it? Um, Dispatching right now is the best way to get in it because dispatching is the backbone of the business. You know what I'm saying? And some people just, and most of I see that a lot of people is just one person in the truck, and they don't want to. It's hard for them to dispatch while they driving. Now, some people manage to pull it off, but for a lot of people, it's difficult. So that's why I dispatch for a lot of people who either got a job, they got a trucking company, they got a job, so they ain't got time to really do it. They just want to, get their little 1,500 or whatever a week that they get off of it afterwards, or 2,000, whatever's left, and they ain't really tripping, and they don't really want to manage the driver. And I already got a whole team of people, like seven dispatchers, so they just like they'll just be like hey, just do that for me. And then when not only do we do dispatching, and why I think that is good, like it gives back office support and it gives somebody the opportunity to be hands off. For you getting into the game, it's the quickest way to 100 grand because you ain't got to really put no money up. It's only gonna cost you about $700 or less to get in the game. Like, I mean, it's much easier. Like but it's not much easier in the sense of work. It's much easier in the sense of like if you can understand it and execute it, you ain't gonna. There's really no way you can lose because you're not gonna be hella invested into it. Like insurance for a truck, 4,000. You only gonna need some software and a couple of load boards and stuff and a little computer to get in the game. Like I said, $500 to $700, you in. So the most thing that you're gonna have to do is take your time. It's just more gonna be like, okay, how do I get these people to want to join my team? And some people ain't even smart enough to realize they're like, oh, let me just do it at a discount for the first week so I can show people what I got. Again, I'm giving y'all too much sauce. You know, I'll end that there. The best place to go get the CDL certified and GA. That I don't know because I don't have a CDL, so I have no clue. What year trucks don't have DPF and DEF? I'm thinking like 2008 and back. I mean, it might be 2007. I'm thinking it's 2008 and back though. I know 2007s ain't got it for a fact. What do you think about starting a new authority? And thanks for the donation. We the people. What do you think about starting a new authority right now? Power only semi truck. Yeah, I mean, there's work out there for sure. Is it gonna pay what you needed to pay right off? Maybe not. Is it gonna? Can you still profit? Yeah, because we still profiting. So you gotta be shifty and be able to change and maneuver through it. You know, but yeah, it's definitely money to be made with a new authority. It's like because I got a list of 30 companies that are where to work with you with a new authority. What's up, y'all? If y'all haven't liked the video, get these likes up for me. Shouts out to James Davis, T. Michelle Jones, Robert Ritchie, Otis, Kiana Den, Donna Holly, all of y'all from Facebook who liked the video. I don't know why they don't show me like that on YouTube, but they showed me on Facebook who actually liked it. That's what's up. It says 83 watching, but only 19 likes. Come on, y'all, smash that like button. And that's on YouTube and my other Facebook because I'm live in like about 4 places. So everybody everywhere. How many trucks do I need to take home 50K per month after all expenses? That's a very, very super subjective. It depends on. So, like, say for instance, right now, I could say with what I'm doing on average, 5 trucks could get you that. Because if you averaging 2,500 per truck, 25 and 25 is 5, 25 and 25 is 10. So you figure you're doing 12, you could do 12 at the average I'm doing right now with 5. Use 12 times 4, that's 12, 5 times 4, that's 50. So there you have it. Are rates higher for gas, ATM, or it's a surcharge for fee now? Hey, Royce, can you run that back? You said 10 to 12% profit margin. If I'm grossing, yeah, if I'm grossing 7,500 and I'm running like light loads and short distances, like making a Charlotte, we could say that, like I said, I'm profiting probably 25 to 3 grand. So it's almost like a 40%. But then, like I said, I could turn around and got to put the truck in the shop and it could eat some of that. Even though I got the little 500 I'm taking out for maintenance already, ain't nothing $500. The PM is $700. So got to get a PM every month. So that's already a week worth of maintenance gone. So, just I mean, are they paying y'all higher rates because of the gas price, or do you just charge a surcharge to cover gas now? Now, some people give you fuel surcharge. That's mostly on like dedicated work, but some people just they just paying us the same. They offering us the same. Actually, the rates might have kind of went down this week. I don't understand it, but like I said, we still fighting, and that's why I noticed that the reefer loads are paying about 300 more per load. So that's figure if I'm doing 6 loads a week, like a load a day, and they paying $300 more, that's 3 times 6, that's 1,800. So I'm gonna offset that 800. Now it's forcing me to become creative because now I'm gonna make the money I lost, plus I'm gonna make more. And now it had me on a search for some reefer trailers I wasn't even looking for. So, like I said, sometimes that down thing that we think is an obstacle and is a bad thing is going to show me to that reefer side that I've been looking at. And there are certain companies that only deal in reefer. So now I get to hit up my boy from BBI and be like, hey, I got them reefers now. What's good with the work? You know, is it is it real? Is it realistic or feasible to run Monday through Thursday and net 10K per month? In your expert opinion, I haven't done it. I haven't been able to do it, but I can't say it's impossible because, like I said, you might find some lanes in your area that's crazy like that. You might can find 1,800 a day in your area. You know, so I wouldn't say it's impossible. I just say that I've never done it, so I don't know that it's possible. Actually, I know that it's possible because it's some freight out here that pay a whole lot. So you just got to find it. know what I'm saying? For real. Thanks for the free game, G. I see how you're thinking. Oh yeah, for sure, man. It's all about liberating the people. So I'm at an hour and two. I got some time. I really need to get back to my book though, but I don't see no more comments. So I'm gonna let y'all know that y'all can go to the site if y'all want to get on this dispatch course. Anybody who sign up for it earliest get 25% off of it. And you get discount on the book and like coaching calls too. So, like I said, no, you don't need a license to dispatch. Somebody asking a question about that. You don't need license to dispatch. I'm just gonna put y'all in the course. I'm gonna put y'all on what software I'm using, how exactly to do, how to think like a dispatcher. It's just a lot of stuff that like people think they know, and then once I take you on it, because it's also it's not only a course that you're going through, it's actually a day in the life where you take part of the course and then you do the day in the life. You could get the option to spend an additional $100 to do a 6 hour day in the life where you get to train with directly with the dispatchers and you get to be right there while they booking a call. So it's not like you just sitting in there and you just reading all this information. Like after you read all of that, you get to figure out how all of this information is applied. So this is not like anybody else's dispatch course that I know. Well, I ain't never took nobody else's dispatch course, but from what I heard, a lot of people take other people's course and they still end up coming to take mine and be like, dang, this one was way better because I'm gonna give you that type of experience where knowledge is okay, but if you don't know how to use it, if nobody's showing you how to use it and showing you how to actually apply it, then it's kind of, pointless. And somebody asked me about the vegan restaurant. Actually, we're not doing it. The vegan restaurant in St. Louis. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it in Atlanta because I don't know if y'all know about the Midwest and kind of like how politics is. It's like they trying to do everything for us to not get it. And I don't want to have to keep going back to St. Louis to have to deal with it. So I'm just gonna do it where the Mecca is. I'm gonna do it in the Mecca because I know everything's easy here. My life has been so much easier in the A. So I'm just gonna do my businesses in the A, and when it blow up, then I can go back to the city and be like, hey, look, we already got this in Atlanta, and of course, once it's stamped somewhere else, St. Louis is gonna approve it. The smaller city gonna approve it. No, you don't need a license to dispatch. Um, you mind explaining a little bit more on why it's more profitable to run shorter runs than longer runs? It's simply better because that you're not using a fuel. It's kind of like a barrier of how low a rate could be. So on like say for instance, I'm doing 350 miles for 1400 now. That makes more sense than you could be like, oh well, okay, 500. So let's say take somebody doing 500 miles for 1500. Which one is better? They're making $100 more, but running $150 more, but I'm making 1400 on 350, which I can probably get that like often. I can get my $3, $4 a mile mark at that. It's like the longer runs tend to pay less. Now it can be a little bit profitable at times, even though the cents per mile, the dollar, the whatever, what I'm saying, the per mile is a little bit lower. It could be $100 50 more profitable. But I'm thinking less wear and tear on the truck. I'm thinking less time the truck sitting and running, and overall, you just ain't using that much fuel either. So, because you ain't sitting in traffic because it's shorter. So you're gonna sit in traffic less. So you got to think that you're saving on all of those aspects. Had 5 box trucks running dedicated with Amazon in Kenosha. Turned 2 in, and I'm converting 2 to OTR. Any suggestions? I mean, OTR is the best move. Amazon is definitely a every now and then thing. So just treat it as such. But the only suggestion I got is to make sure you got drivers that that want to work, that you got a clear understanding. And like I said, I know some of them be really good, put on a really good presentation, and they be horrible. So I got the book, Avery Moss. That's what's up. I appreciate you patronizing my business. How get loads for McKesson? Just go. You can go on most companies' website and just become a supplier. Really. How long is the dispatch course? It's broke down into like 50. I probably say it'd probably be like 2 hours long. There's a bunch of short videos that you got to watch. So yeah. He's right. If your dispatch trainer doesn't offer hands-on training, run. Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely got to get the hands-on look. Like, because I could talk to you till you blue in the face on this, but if I pull you in and have you on Zoom while I'm actually doing it, and you can hear me actually talking, it's kind of different when you can see that. You know what I'm saying? Versus just just actually seeing it. So can I do the same numbers in Cleveland? Oh yeah, Cleveland. Oh, Ohio is the best spots for real. The A is Wakanda. Oh yeah, for sure. I ain't leaving. I ain't leaving at all. All right, y'all. We hit an hour and 7. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all coming to chill with me, asking y'all questions, helping me build. Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all subscribe. If y'all not subscribed already, make sure y'all share my videos, comment on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. All of that stuff is appreciated for a content creator to build the platform to keep get spreading the word. They spread the word, people keep buying courses. That allows me to keep coming to teach everybody coming in. So just like I said, as I'm giving, give back. I appreciate y'all. Love, peace. And I'll see y'all next time. And y'all can somebody ask, can they sign? Where can they sign up for the dispatch class? You can do a pre-sign up right now on my website. And if you got a problem doing it, just say dispatch class 25% off. Because right now I'm giving 25% off early bird. Know someone who runs a box truck OTR, and he says he never stops at weigh stations. Is that normal? Yeah, I never did. I never did either, but it ain't legal. Normal, but not legal. Peace. Also, hold on. Any suggestions on good credit cards for trucking companies? Fuel cards with Wex. You're gonna actually use it, and its credit line. It's the perfect one. I had to start off with a $1,500 deposit. Now I got a $42,000 credit line. Peace. Oh, y'all gonna keep on coming to in with them. I'm interested in the class. Send me an email to Coby Pegway. Y'all won't let me get off her. All right, cool. It's cool. I love the people though, man. I love the people. If I wasn't doing this thing, I'd stay on here with y'all for 2 hours. So here's my website right here. Uh, I don't know why they didn't let me show it. There it go right there. So that's my website right there. Please, peace, love, light, and healing. Y'all won't let me. All right, so I got what is the load from making a Charlotte pay? That's confidential. It's confidential. And I actually told y'all, but y'all just weren't listening. Forever grateful. Go ahead and hit me up. Where can I sign up for the class? It's all on my website, CobyPegway.com. Peace.